Well, good morning, Mama. Welcome to the world, baby. Yeah, how are you? So, I kind of thought there might have been one laying here, but I wasn't sure. Mama's kind of blocking the calf from the camera, but you know. So look at that. One more down. Oh, what's that leave? I'm counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If my count's right, that leaves 10 to go. Yeah. Now, if I could just read her number. 221, I think. I'm not going to quote myself on that. I do know when to give up. I went in, opened the gate, tried to get her moved over. She didn't want nothing to do with going toward the gate. She wanted to head that way. Calf was trying to keep up, and Calf was wanting to get on a teat. So, she's been on it. I'm assuming it's a she. I don't know. Could be a little bull calf. I have not checked yet. Because the only way I was going to get that close to her was the cow was going to be outside in the muck. And I don't need the calf going out there. So, I'll just wait a little bit. Get their dancing done. Get back on a teat, not a manure ball. And the rest of these ladies are just going to have to wait for breakfast. That's how it works.
Big nap, huh?
Look who's here.
You
Just
had a
woke
good
up from a
nappy.
nap.
She gave Grandpa Don hell.
Big smile on her face.
He lost the bottle this morning, so I had to go grab another one from her house.
His dad lost the bottle.
And we had to do an entire outfit change because we chewed on the bottle instead. She was in a really cute outfit.
Oh.
Oh.
So, yep, now you know. She's here. Look at the armpit. Oh, you wanted to look over? You just wanted to see the camera?
Arms.
She's like, oh, it's kind of chilly out here. Which it is. 38 degrees. Kind of chilly. Not too bad. Kind of. Yeah, I didn't show you any of this earlier. And the sun's way over here now. Wasn't that long ago we were looking at it come through those trees. Anyway.
Hey.
Cookie bite.
Say hi.
Yeah, we got kind of sunrise and sunrise all at the same time. Well, I missed part of this. But as you can see, she's enjoying some breakfast this morning. I walked through here. Well, I put grain in for Iceman and Mama there, and the little girl was bouncing around and running and playing. Kind of wondering about her last night for a while. She likes to lay right there, just to the other side of that post. And or she'll lay up here, right by this gate. It's like I don't see her. Mama lays down in there. It's okay, she must be on the other side of Mama, or, you know, the camera doesn't see behind the wall here. And then I'd see her laying over there. A little while later, I wouldn't see her. I'd see her laying right here. So that's better than just laying in one spot all night. But anyway, she seems to be feeling much better. These girls are a little miffed because I haven't fed them yet. Haven't moved that new cow and calf over yet either. Yeah. Waiting for Ty to give me a hand with that so she don't run outside. She's over by the back of the cow feeder, which means, you know, she's like 2 steps from being outside. Baby's still working on eating. And looked like Mama was cleaning. That's a good thing. And that's the second calf in a row that had a very long cord. Like it's almost dragging on the ground. So it's probably one that's going to get cut off when it gets dipped. Are you hungry? Would you like your breakfast? How about you, Ruby? You want your breakfast? Well, we know Eeyore does. Short-bodied, wide-bodied. It's built kind of like a Jeep. Oh, anyway. Maybe Ty will be out of the bathroom when I get done feeding here, because I don't dare feed anything over there until the cow and calf are moved in. Now she's trying to partake in Mama's food. That's okay. Now Mama's going to crowd Iceman out because he didn't finish it yet. Of course, she went outside instead of coming in, but the calf was in, so we just brought her in through the other lot. But there he is eating. And yeah, little bull calf.
You can see through his.
I was going to say, I don't know if it'll show on.
Brisket.
It does show. That red through his brisket? That's because it's so thin and light shining through it. Yeah, then he moves. Don't recall ever seeing that before, but you know, it's kind of like putting a flashlight on the side of your finger. Look who came out to visit.
The grandpa.
Yeah, I've been on the skid steer for the last couple hours. I can kind of show you what I did. That dirt pile down there. It was too far out. I wouldn't be able to get past it with the boom. So I filled the ruts going up the lane in the draw, sort of. And I'd been messing with cows, and she's finally on this. Pulled the bowl, played with the float, got the needle valve broke loose. That's what it wasn't getting fuel. Checked for spark, and we got no spark. So, and hey Ty, you can get by with leaving that on. You get the other ones.
Yeah, I was just checking the size.
Okay. So get in there and hopefully just clean the magnet up and make it work. That's the plan. And of course, got to mess with this and then hook wires. Otherwise, you can't get that off. So that's the story on that at the moment. And if for some stupid reason we don't get that running, wait. Oh, you can't see it. There's a hawk at the top of the right tree up there. Anyway, worst comes to worst. If the old little black Honda will start, get that pump mounted back on there and hook the belt on and do a bunch of freaking plumbing. Make it work. So far, a nice day though. And new calf is doing good. Mama clean. Calf has his shots. And this is what Becky does all day. She just plays with Blakely.
Nothing, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, clean the contacts up. Has spark now. No fire yet. So hopefully we don't got to pull the carburetor, but I know the gas is iffy. I mean, if this was, you can see the color of that, and if you could smell it. But you know, if this was a old Chevy, dump a little clean gas in the carb, and she'd run on that and run it out just fine. But these things, they don't run worth a shit when the gas is questionable. Well, you can see I filled the rut out there. I think you can see. Just the left one. Wasn't a rut on the right side. And used about half that pile, but I got it pushed all out of the way. So that's out of the way and almost enough to get the semi around through here. Need to take a couple more scoops out. But this is what we got for after lunch. Sunny this morning. Dog stops in front of me and wonders why she gets stepped on. Anyway, ended up dumping the fuel out of that pump. So we'll put some fresh in and cross our fingers because we got spark now. Polish the magnet up. Could be a little better spark in my opinion, but there's spark, and I've seen them run great with less. So I wanted to get that clean today. That hasn't happened yet, but hey, the bucket's on the skid steer, right? That's half the battle to be able to get that done. And they're still saying it might rain today, so I don't know. It's kind of driving me crazy. I mean, hell, if we had groundwork and we had seed, we could be planting in weather like this. Well, last time we were, not the last time, but quite a few years ago up on the side of the hill that direction. I finished planting that. Last half hour of plant, we got an inch of rain. Should have seen the mess. 2 tractors, disc, cultipacker, and grain drill. 4 miles of road that was half mud. Not like we had a choice. And of course, nobody else doing anything yet. And looks like Boomer's babysitting the ones that are in here. Hi, Boom. A few down there too. Yeah, what'd you do this afternoon? Oh, spent an hour pulling a stud out so you can get a carburetor off. It's either do this or take the motor mounts all loose or cut a section off the cage. Got it loose with a pair of vice grips. Killing my hand, grabbing my pliers to do it here. But that's not going back in the same way it come out. Okay. Finally got studs out so we get the thing off. And she found some orange shit before. Trying to figure out why. Neither one of us can remember actually having this apart.
I remember having the green one, but you scrapped it because I couldn't get it to work.
Yeah, because it was totally fucked.
That was an actual generator.
That was because Coleman generators with the wannabe Hondas had compression issues.
And that was the issue.
They will not run at less than 25 pounds compression.
Didn't know that until I'd taken the carburetor apart 17 times.
And put a brand new carburetor on it. But anyway, WTF.
The carb is clean, but my center jet has chunks in it.
Everything's got freaking RTV in it by the looks of it. So, Pacific Hydrostar, or Predator engines, we should say. What the hell you doing, you dumbasses? Anyway, this is the mess we're dealing with at the moment. Becky's bike is still sitting there. Put the charger on it. Tried. I could get to half-assed fire. Pulled the plug, burnt the plug off, put the plug back in. Fired up the second time I tried. Ran for about 5 seconds and died. Hasn't fired since. And this thing. Had the carburetor off. It's clean as a whistle inside. Other than the frickin' sealer that was in it. Ty had this off. She polished the magnet. We were getting really weak spark. Like almost non-existent, but it was there. So I just pulled it off again. Polished it up again. Reset the gap. A couple videos. One guy says, oh yeah, I set him at 30,000. Well, he was saying cardboard, but hey, I couldn't see the screen out here, right? Yeah, bastard's been flying over all fucking day too, though. Excuse my French. Anyway, another video, the guy says he sets him at 20 to 25 thousandths. Now, granted, feeler gauge. Do this one-handed, right? Come on. I know I can do it. I've done it before. Well, anyway, they're not so thick, right? I took a 20 thousandths and laid it in, but you know, they're that wide. And it's on a curve that's, so I figured, okay, it's got to be 25 to 30 thousandths the way I did it. Closer to 25. I just pulled the damn cord. It fired right up. Died. Won't fire again. I don't know why. I don't know if not sucking fuel up or what, but oh, any other thing I ended up doing after getting this back together and checking for my spark, I had absolutely no spark. So this wire is supposed to plug in here, and this wire is supposed to plug in here. That's for your low oil shutdown, and of course that your on off. I bypassed that. All I got is this. Why? Because when I unhooked the wire to the coil for the oil shutdown, I had spark. So I don't know. I mean, maybe this switch is bad too. I have no idea. But I'm going to unplug that and try it again. Well, I'm going to say Ty's got a little more work to do. It ain't getting the gas through the carburetor. Because I just dumped some straight into the hole. You know, got way too much. Fired it up till I ran out of what was in the cylinder. Try maybe dumping some down its throat and see what happens. Well, they're cohabitating. Let's see if I can get this. Hopefully, yep, there they are. I can see them. They're doing nothing. I just left with Blakely a little bit ago. She'd be a little fuss bucket this afternoon. So she got her diaper changed and got to see me briefly. And Ty said she fed, but she forgot to turn lights on out here. Really don't need them. Except I kind of like to be able to look over at the camera and see what's going on. Because half the time part of the cabs are out here. So I'm going to turn them on. And I took the bike back to the barn and Becky texted me. They just left. Well, she texted me before that to see UPS was here. I heard somebody leave. I never saw them in the yard. See, babies are in here. And, you know, you never know what happens. So, if I turn the lights on, I can see. Anyway, there's what UPS brought. I'm thinking I probably don't want any of that. I have found that baby food and snacks just aren't my cup of tea. Hi, Boomer. And Wally. And baby over in the corner there, too. So anyway, now the sun comes back out. We got to see our day. More of a Monday than a Tuesday, but maybe it was just yesterday dragging through. I don't know. Hope y'all had a good Tuesday and not another Monday. And hope everybody has a great hump day. Hopefully we get that thing running tomorrow and do something with it. And dink with Becky's bike again tomorrow. I did find out she put gas in it the other day. She did put the good gas in it, which she usually does. She said she put gas in it because it was starting to act up a little bit. Now, we know we got an oil leak. Maybe the oil level's done enough that the Murphy switch is keeping it from running. I don't know. Just more stuff to look into. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all have a great hump day.